Okay.
I am reaching out to the Kittimer Alliance to request your assistance. My crew and I have detected some deadly rebel activity in the 13 SETI system and suspect a nefarious plan is underway. Upon tracking this activity, my vessel,
The
the
fuck is that
Steadfast,
noise?
detected the presence of a highly concentrated protomatter signature.
The fuck is that
The
noise?
path of atonement is not easy, but it's... May our path be clear, and I am humbled to be of use to the Alliance.
Fuck. Maybe it's this. Let's see. I can't hear the game though. Well, I'll try and see if it goes.
Greetings, this is Hugh, Director of the Cooperative Borg and Borg Reclamation Project. I'm assembling a task force to take down the Etherians, and Command has put your name forward as their specialist on all things Borg. As you know, the Cooperative and its allies are currently trying to track down Tassine Fey. We think we found... There is always a choice.
Welcome to Deep Space Nine. I am filling in for President Okeg, whose presence was requested at Kittimer HQ instead. The other Alliance captains recruited for this mission have already received their briefs and will be heading out shortly. When you're ready, you may take a seat to attend the conference. Until then, feel free to strategize with your allies. I will be observing from the sidelines. Ah, you're right. I should.
You made it. Always good to share a high priority mission with a fellow Starfleet officer. I saw your ship docked.
You're late, but I am pleased to see you here.
Have you come to join us in glorious battle against the Etherians? Or
Please, have a seat.
Thank you all for coming. I know not all of our allies could make it today.
It's not the first time we host a high-priority conference at Deep Space Nine on the threats posed by the Borg. But this time, our mission feels a little more hopeful. Director?
The Cooperative and I called on the Alliance today to inform your captains that one of our nanoprobes has successfully tracked Etherian Concordium leader Tassine Fey to the Midas Array.
Tassine Fey believes she is on her way to seize control of the array and lay a trap for the Alliance. This time, we've come prepared.
We've been working on a strategy against the Etherians, and have been tracking their trajectory for some time now.
Thanks to the Cooperative, the Midas Array has already been evacuated. Non-essential personnel have been transferred using cloaked Klingon vessels provided by Chancellor L'Rell, and false life signs intended to lure the Etherians in have been planted aboard the array with Romulan technology lent to us by Proconsul Datan.
But that's not all. A team of cooperative scientists and I have been developing an Etherian diffusion device that we're hoping to use on Tassine Fey. Our Priority 1 tactical initiative is to ambush her by the Midas Array in order to extract and interrogate her. My fleet is currently split up in an orbit of both the Lukari homeworld and the Jarrett system Dyson sphere to prevent incursions of any kind. Recent events suggest both the Lukari and Iconians are at risk. There's a high probability Tassine Fey will head to one of these locations next. As the Yasutake is stationed by the Dyson sphere, I'll be needing a ride to the Midas Array. Fortunately, the Admiral, Chancellor, and Proconsul have sent their best ships to assist us.
Are we really certain that Etherian technology is unable to detect a cloaked evacuation and false life signs?
Perhaps you should ask the Tal Shiar, Proconsul. Our latest mission reports indicate the Etherians were involved with them somehow.
Chancellor, you and I both know that I have no relation to the Tal Shiar or their nefarious activities. Besides, the data found aboard the Harmony was barely legible. It could have been fabricated for all we know.
Please, my friends, let's put our differences aside for the sake of the galaxy. We can discuss the details at a later date. Our current priority is to safely excise Tassine Fey and defuse her, if possible.
And why is that exactly, Admiral?
Because we believe Tassine Fey is the Etherian Borg Queen.
And if we can get to her, we can get to her entire collective.
You are a worthy ally, Director. But are you really prepared to take on a 200,000-year-old Iconian Borg Queen?
I'm glad you asked. I've got an expert on all things Borg Queen aboard the Enterprise.
Well, I hope it's better now.
Thanks for meeting me here. The captain should be arriving at the Midas Array any minute now. Here are the details of our mission. I've been working on a diffusion device for some time now together with the Yasutake's first officer, Commander Duff. That's right, or the XB ally I've called in. If we target Tassine Fey, we should be able to sever the Etherians from their queen. Needless to say, it's risky, and could lead to widespread chaos within her collective. But even if we fail, as long as we capture her, we'd still be able to use her as a bargaining chip or interrogate her. We've only got one shot at this. This is a single-charge diffusion device, so we'll need to be quick and
Lieutenant Kagrash has informed me that your ship is ready for service. Good luck out there.
As much as I'd like to see Starfleet return to a role of discovery, I'm afraid its phasers at the ready for now. Above all else, it's imperative the Alliance remains united. A number of galactic
Starting to feel like I'm playing Lord of the Rings again.
We will not stand by as the Etherians threaten to take
The Aetherians bring great
My kingdom for a load screen. Jeez. Took forever.
Damn. The Aetherians must have seen us coming somehow. Proconsul Datan was right. Let's act quickly. We need to search the system and get a debrief from the Alliance captains. Long-range sensors suggest the Bortesque is critically damaged. Let's go.
This is Captain Corrin. The Bortesque has sustained plasma conduit ruptures across several decks.
Hold your position, Captain. We'll begin repairs with a low-frequency gamma weld.
Director, I see you do not back down from a challenge. Your assistance is appreciated.
Assistance be better redirected to Lisette. Let's move.
This is the Lisette. Do you copy? We're being tailed by a drone ship.
Commander Jirok, this is Director Hugh. Copy that. We're on it. Nicely done. My compliments to your tactical officer.
You're a welcome sight. It seemed you're past the array. However, the exact position is a full systems malfunction. Before we set off on our mission, Alliance vessels received a comprehensive security sweep at Deep Space Nine. Unfortunately, the sabotage went undetected, which is cause for concern.
Thanks, Commander. Cause for concern.
Captain Sean, this is Commander Jirok. The Midas array has been tapped. My crew is standing by.
Copy that, Commander. Bortesque, this is the Enterprise reporting in. We are in position and ready to intercept the Harmony. Captain Corrin, do you copy?
Captain, I've received an emergency transmission from the Bortiskew. Cloaking technology has been compromised. The Aetherians could get a visual lock on Corrin's crew in moments if we do not act swiftly.
Damn. Well, still no sign of the Harmony. And the Bortiskew is showing up on our sensors now. This is not good. Commander, could you get closer and provide a status report? The Enterprise has to maintain position.
Agreed. The Lisette is temporarily abandoning position.
It's online.
Helm, set a course for the Bortiskew, but keep a distance.
Enterprise Lisette. This is
It was
Captain
a lot
Corrin.
better days back.
Fortescue. Comms have disrupted. The spineless enemy has...
Captain Corrin, do you copy? There's no response. Enterprise, the Lisette needs to get closer in order to scan the Bortiskew, or beam down if necessary. Wait. Enterprise, the Lisette systems are shutting down. Something is overriding our cloaking technology. Captain Sean, do you copy? Sean? Vakel?
It looks like the Alliance ships were sabotaged, but at different times. As if Tassine Faye had planned to incapacitate the captains in battle. But something went wrong.
Well, fuck me, man. Come on. I wanted to go fight that fucking Rubik's Cube.
Look who showed up to the party. Just in time to watch my ship get towed into oblivion. Poetic.
Glad you're in such good spirits, Captain, but it's not time for goodbyes yet.
Tassine Faye's on that ship. Don't let it escape. I bet she's already powering up a reality vortex.
On it. We'll disable the Harmony's EPS-created quantum-based generators. Harmony's weapon systems are down. Now's our chance to disable that tractor beam. That's it. Harmony has been disabled.
You just prevented my ship from getting booked on a terrifying interdimensional flight. The offer of a one-way ticket to the Etherian homeworld isn't entirely uncompelling, but it's the complementary side of assimilation I take issue with. I'd love to stay and chat about how grateful I am, but we've got an Etherian boarding party on our hands down here.
You're right. My colleague is already aboard the...
No, I'm gonna beam down.
Welcome aboard the Enterprise. Here's the plan. We need to secure the ship. There's no use capturing Tassine Faye if we're fused by one of her drones. We also play by Alliance rules, which means helping any survivors we come across if we're able to. Speaking of allies, my neural link received a ping from a subspace beacon originating from the ship's computer access room. That'll be my colleague. We'll need to team up with her to improve our odds. Remember, we need a liberated Borg to act as a conduit to defuse Tassine Faye.
I'm guessing that's 7 to 9.
Lead the way. Etherian drone up ahead.
Diplomacy is futile. Fusion is formidable.
The doors ahead are locked. We need to find a way to bypass security protocols. Didn't know you were a force field specialist.
Fusion is the only final frontier. It is clear now.
Final frontier?
Why explore the galaxy when your mind can become one with the all-knowing ether?
I'm glad I'm not fighting these drones alone. There's something... The security room. I bet we can bypass lockdown protocols from inside. Look out for anything that might be useful.
This is Commander Philippa Mathias.
We need to disable security parameters to... Nicely done. Let's return to the computer access room.
Am I supposed to go there? Find cooperative ally.
Your collective was imperfect. Join us so you may finally ascend.
The only thing ascending in here is my frustration with you.
What is it?
Fuse and you shall know perfection. 7 of 9. Tertiary adjunct of Unimatrix 01.
How about you fuse with my right hook? Thanks, but I've got it. What took you so long? So you got any tips on how to take these suckers out?
I do, actually. Shut down the transporters and compromise the reactor core.
Oh, perfect. I'll keep it in mind. Well, would you look at that? I was wondering. That's right. The director. High risk, high reward.
Alliance Task Force, this is Captain Shaw.
This is our chance.
We can access the bridge from main engineering. Follow me. So, Director, how confident are we feeling about this diffusion device?
I'd say about 75%, give or take.
Reversing emitter node polarity, destabilizing force field integrity. Let's go.
through fusion. We are
Step away from it.
She's escaping. Transport trajectory confirms she's heading to the Lisette.
Vakel Sean, you no longer need to bear the burden of being a sole survivor. We can become one.
What on... Are you talking about my family? How the hell do you know about that?
Don't get distracted, Captain. You're messing with me.
Director, 7. I can't thank you enough. That was a close call. Once this mission is over, I'll be heading back to Deep Space Nine for repairs and repose.
Enterprise, this is Commander Jirok. It's good to see you're all in one piece. Our comms are up and running again, but internal systems have been sabotaged by the Etherians, including our Singularity Core.
We can't let that Singularity Core destabilize.
I'm contacting you from the bridge. The Etherians have sabotaged the Lisette's internal systems. We've managed to repel boarders, but they've blocked off our path to the Singularity Core. Many, unfortunately. Your team will need to sending over command-level clearance codes. You'll need them to move on freely. There are repairs to conduct beyond those doors, but
my internal sensors are detecting a nearby oxygenation valve that needs fixing up.
Nice work. Power is rerouting to the valve.
Oh, this again. These puzzles.
Good. Now you know what not to do. First time interacting with Romulan technology?
I really hate these fucking puzzles. I thought I had the joystick hooked up to this.
First time interacting with Romulan technology?
Can't do this fucking shit fast enough.
Good. Now you know what not to do.
Hate these goddamn fuckers.
First time interacting with Romulan technology?
Can't do this fucking crap.
Good. Now you know what not to do.
We'll be here a while.
Good. Now you know what not to do. Looks like you unlocked a security log.
This is Lieutenant Zhu Chirel, Tactical Division.
Can't think of a good reason why a...
The Lisette looks worse for wear.
This ship has seen better days, no doubt. These consoles power life support and airlock.
Power is being diverted from their systems.
First time interacting with Romulan technology? We're trying to fix these, not break them.
You know, I don't like doing these puzzles, bitch.
We're trying to fix these, not break them. All right, one more to go. It worked. All right, I'm only detecting one affected area left. Let's go. We're trying to fix these, not break them. Great. Repairs are done. Singularity room aside. Let's head back to damage control.
Thanks to your efforts, power has been restored.
Alliance Task Force, this is Captain Corrin.
Hold that thought. Logistics are up and running again. Our intel indicates that the Singularity Core has been tampered with. If it collapses, it's game over.
Agreed. It's the only option.
Glad you offered. I was thinking the same thing. With Commander Jirok's guidance, one person should be enough to repair this.
I'll guide you through the Singularity Core repairs. First off, equip an EV suit.
Captain Corin, this is 7. 2 to beam over.
Oh, just leave the Ferengi to do everything, you fucks.
The Aetherians fried some of our gravity generators. Really changes your perspective.
Jirok, this is Sean. I'm getting reports of Borg incursions close to the Juret Dyson sphere.
Focus on collecting data from nearby consoles. Sean, I'll contact command. Scans show the sabotage device you removed was sending a signal to the Harmony. Another device removed. This one was emitting a destabilizing resonance pulse. Logistics point to a final anomaly past the core. You'll need to power it down. It's beautiful, isn't it? The Singularity Core. Controlled chaos. Unmatched potential. Don't let that fool you, though. If the containment field fails, we'll begin to demolecularize. Initial scans registered a single anomaly. Turns out we're dealing with a trifecta. Plasma conduits have been repaired. 2 more points to go. Sending you the coordinates. Subspace anchors have been stabilized. Sending over the final coordinates.
This is Seven. How's it going? We could use your help on the Bortisque.
Quantum diagnostics are back online. Now that core stability has been restored.
While my warriors have been
We must secure the bridge! Good. You live to fight beside us still. The Aetherians and their spineless leader have dared to board the Bortisque and set it ablaze with... That's the spirit. Extinguish the flames and join your allies in battle!
Good, you're here. You're a little outnumbered.
From 2 hearts to 1, fusion is glorious.
To sabotage a Klingon ship is to provoke the wrath of 1,000 Butlets!
Well, we said it would be nice to go somewhere warm for my next job. This is overkill.
Ferengi rescuing a Klingon. Talk about dying with no honor.
Still no visual on Tassine Faye, but there are plenty of drones around.
Can't tell if I'm inhaling smoke or if that's the taste of defeat. Where's Tassine Faye?
Corin, this is Jirok. There are reports of...
Koicha! My comms officer will notify Kadrin.
More Ethereum borders on the lower level. Stay sharp and look out for survivors.
Alliance team, report to the mid-level of the bridge. Though these flames make for a glorious battle.
You're right. I'll stay with Corin and help.
You got it. Let's get to work on these vents. Formal training or just impeccable instinct?
We've cleared an area of debris. Smoke is subsiding.
My internal sensors are reading one more ventilation console up ahead. Forged in fire, right? It's almost ironic now. You know, something's telling me we are going about our trap the wrong way.
Debris has been cleared.
Ventilation's back online too. Heads up, I'm picking up on Tassine Faye's exact
visual or not.
Damn, she escaped.
More Etherean borders.
How do they keep bypassing all of the Alliance's security parameters?
Oh, fuck! What is this filth doing on my view screen?
I'm not sure what that is on your view screen, Captain Corrin. Maybe an Etherean sabotage subroutine? Either way, no sign of Tassine Fey. The biosignature is gone.
Incoming transmission from Captain Sean.
Alive, but not well. Sorry to say, but Tassine Fey is back on the Enterprise.
The Lisette is stable, for now. But I suspect my vessel is next on Tassine Fey's list of
Know thine enemy.
That's pretty good, actually.
The reactor room. I remember Admiral...
Your assistance aboard my vessel. A worthy compromise. I accept.
Playing mailman again.
All right. Looks like we're all accounted for. My nanoprobes are detecting a single Etherean life...
The life sign. It's...
No, it's not. How do we know...
I can't explain it. You weren't there when I accessed the Queen cell on board the artifact.
I don't know, Seven. All right. I trust you.
Lay down the pattern enhancers close. Can you get those pattern enhancers placed? We'll cover you.
One pattern enhancer placed. 3 to go.
Hang on, sensors are picking up an incoming energy signature.
Why do you choose senselessness? You could have ascended and joined us.
Damn it, we've been teleported to the other side. There goes step 1 of our plan.
She's got Sean, Corrin, and Jarak in the stasis hold. We can't let her fuse them.
We need to take down this construct to release the captains.
Great. Bang. Entry bound 1. Repeat. Disciplines deviation.
constructs become vulnerable to our attack.
That was a close one. Let's see what this construct's made of.
Such strife, such swords, the ether despises.
Released, and not a moment too soon. These Ethereans are insufferable.
Transcend your parameters in favor of protection. The ether deploys this ether.
I'd sooner be fed to the Krikari of Breathor than delay this battle any longer.
Heads up! Construct's vulnerable to our attacks again.
Extinction eludes us. The ether endures.
We need to lower these containment fields to reach Tassin Fei.
Good thing I kept the access codes. On it.
Teleported us again.
And she's called in drones for backup. We need to take her out.
Corin, Jirok, let's dethrone this drone.
You thought this would be enough to stop us?
She's on the move again, and she's shielding herself.
I'll lower the next containment field. All right. Let's head for the final containment field. If we don't place that final pattern enhancer, she could beam out. I'm on it.
You lack harmony, guidance.
Yeah, I lack harmony, cohesion, greatness. It'll be my undoing. I've heard it all before.
Final pattern enhancer placed. She's trapped. Damn it! She keeps jumping around to restore her shields. She's rerouting power to them.
It's her halo. It's an energy redistribution node. We have to take it out.
I can remodulate a pattern enhancer to disrupt the defenses. You get that halo.
7 of 9. You sought perfection once. Why do you seek it no longer? Consider our offer.
An offer involves consent, something you're unfamiliar with. Time's up, bitch.
She puts up a good fight, I'll give her that. Shame it's not enough to break our resolve.
Pattern enhancer remodulated. Her shield is down. It's now or never.
Hugh, Sean, cover us. It's time to finish this fight. Corin, Turok, let's knock that halo off.
There is no one left to fight beside you. The galaxy has torn itself apart.
You were just another tyrant clinging to control, Tassine Faye.
And your tyranny ends now!
Restrainer.
Lowering the reactor core's containment field.
I'm hooked up. Drag her over.
You will not defuse the Aetherians.
It's for the best, Tassine Faye.
Think of it like this. You get to be the savior of your people.
It's your lucky day, Borg Queen.
Queen?
Security parameters disabled. Initiating transfer.
Inputting the modified neurolytic pathogen into the core's data stream.
Pretty cool.
No. No! We will not allow it!
You must comply.
We must not. We must protect the ether.
Watch out! She's modifying the injection stream.
It's too late. I'm in.
Chimerans! With security parameters disabled, they must have located the Harmony.
Did it work?
Not on the core, maybe on Tassine Fey. Too early to tell.
Captains, call your ships. We're getting out of here.
Commander Kiona, this is Captain Sean. Prepare to plot a course for Deep Space Nine. We're heading back.
Thanks for the ride back. Looks like your ship didn't suffer any malfunctions on the way. Lucky. You really had everybody's back today. No.
That was pretty cool.
Just the person I wanted to see. I understand you're...
Yes,
Without your help, the Enterprise...
Blah, blah, blah. Okay.
You fought valiantly aboard.
Thanks for checking back in with us. This was quite a mission, and I have a feeling our efforts have only just begun.
He's not wrong. Liberating a Borg is no joke, and the start is the worst of it. But what first seems like a curse eventually becomes a gift. During my time aboard Voyager, I learned the value of individuality, but also the strength of personal connection.
How are you doing, Tassine Fey?
She's refused to talk so far.
Give her time. Patience. It'll get better.
You know, I've been where you are right now. Longing to go back to a chorus of comforting voices. Frustrated at my lack of agency. But in the end, liberation was the only way forward. It gave me back so many things that I'd forgotten I needed. I see you remain unconvinced. But what's so different between being controlled by an ether and being told what to do by the Alliance until you can make up your own mind? At least once you're liberated, you'll be free to decide how to live your life. That's more than what I got at times. Well, I'll be back same time tomorrow, Tassine Fey.
Tefay.
What did you say?
Tefay was my name. Tassine is just a title.
Right. Queen.
No. We have no corporeal queen. Diffusing me was pointless. You achieved nothing.
What we achieve is helping you. And every other drone. One person at a time. Until every Borg is liberated. And no one is left behind.
Irrelevant. Impossible. Someone is always left behind. That is why the whole is greater than the sum of its parts.
Well, maybe. But the whole would be nothing without all of its parts. I hope that in time you'll see that. Same time tomorrow, Tefay.
That was pretty cool.
I'm contacting you from Deep Space Nine to report that our mission has been a partial success. Tassine Fey is under our supervision and making progress, slowly but surely. Although it appears she's not the Ethereum Borg Queen after all. Seven is working together with the Alliance to oversee her diffusion process, and we expect answers soon. The process has been both a strain